constantly in a struggle of like, okay, I'm healing, and then I'm like, oh, I'm triggered again. You know what I'm saying? I'm triggered again. But then I'm like, that's a normal feeling for me to have. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it shouldn't be normal. I think that behavior comes with the lack of boundaries. So forgiveness should come with boundaries.
You're right.
And that's the part you need to improve. And everyone, right? We all do. We've all been in those positions.
I think it's just, I try to look at the good in everybody and everything, and I'm not perfect either. You know what I mean? So I understand people make mistakes, and who am I to tell you that your forgiveness is not, like, you're not really remorseful for what you did, right? And if the person comes back and does it again, I look at them like, maybe you need to evaluate yourself. I'm not.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Well, hello. Welcome to Hypothetically Podcast. I am your favorite co-host, Shelly.
And you're the co-host, Gene.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's going on, guys? Hello. It's been a while.
Oh my goodness, I miss you guys so very much. Yo, before we even started, me and Gene were literally looking at when was the last time we recorded here was August, and the last time we recorded period was in October. So it's been a very long time. We miss you guys very, very much. A lot has happened, but before we even get into all of that, we have a special shy guest, and I'm going to put her on blast because I already said I was going to put her on blast. We have a very special shy guest. You're going to hear her voice, but you won't see her face.
You won't see her because she's shy.
So I'm going to let Jean introduce her because, yeah, it's a very special.
This has been my good friend for a very long time. I say about, 5 years, 6 years? Pre-COVID? Around there? Okay. She giving me head nods as if you guys can see the head nods. So it is what it is. But a great friend of mine. Definitely, she be on her hustle. She do her thing. A great person, a great woman, a great mother, a great family person. Probably one of the top 10 people in my life that I know that I genuinely care about. Because after the 10 numbers, I don't care about you like that. So it is what it is. But this is definitely a person that I think everybody should strive to be like. Like, she's very caring, very endearing. And there are things that she does that I wish I did. So those are the kind of friends I like to have. Like, I look at Shelly that way. I look at Melissa that way. So everybody, introducing Melissa.
Woo. It's Melvin, by the way.
It's Melvin.
What up, though? What up?
I'm not gonna lie though. Out of all the people that I've met in Jean's world, Melissa was one of the first people that introduced me, like, very caring. Yes. So I do genuinely like you, so I'm gonna.
I like you too, Shelly.
That's hard.
I'm gonna say that.
I like her too.
Yeah,
Because everybody else be giving me little side eye, whatever the case was. But Mel first rip was like, "How you deal with him?" And I'm like, "I don't know, girl. I'm not even gonna lie to you."
Yeah,
so.
that's where we bonded.
Right. My chaos ass makes y'all bond. So it is what it is. But that's honestly the running joke between all my friends. Like, they know me very well. They can always tell something about me, and that's fine. I don't cave into constructive criticism. I look at it as constructive criticism because you guys know me. You guys know me. You guys know when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm chilling, when I'm ready to turn up, when I'm ready to just do things
when you're annoying.
my way. Yeah, of course. Yeah, chaos. So it is what it is.
But yeah. So let's do check-ins. Oh my God, it's been I'm so like estranged to this. I don't even know routine or.
We're gonna be rusty, guys. Let me tell you that
very
right now.
rusty.
Very rusty.
It's been since August, so bear with us.
So can I ask, why haven't y'all recorded since August?
That's a very good question.
We'll explain in check-ins.
You can't start it and not explain.
I'm not gonna lie. This time was actually my fault. I'll say that. I guess I'll start the check-in, but it was actually my fault. This year, or should I say this season, was a lot. But I'll start off with saying that basketball season was amazing. It was excellent.
Okay.
We ended the season
I'm
with
a fan.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
We ended the season with a record of 28 wins, 4 losses.
Wow.
We won the championship ring. We were number 1 seed in our conference. We were number 2 seed in the regionals, and we were 21 in the country. My coach won Coach of the Year for our conference. He won Coach of the Year for the East District. We had a couple of players that were all conference, all American, all everything. So yeah, it was a very great year. I was very in tune. Like, I literally dedicated all of my time to my team because it was such a run. I've been with this team for 9 years, and we won the chip before. The first chip was actually like an accident win. like we weren't supposed to win. We got lucky. We were like the Cinderella team that, you know, we ended up, we were the 4th seed that year because they had broke it up. I'm gonna keep it short, but we it was 2 different regions. It was South and North. The 4th seed is considered like the bottom, so we were the 4th seed. Ended up kicking the number 2 seed and ended up winning the whole chip. So I think that was a Cinderella story. But this year we literally like put our focus on winning, and we literally like see what we reaped, and it was an amazing run.
Well deserved.
My parents complained a lot. My friends complained a lot.
I didn't complain. I just want to put that out.
My friends complained a lot, but I also told people, like, honestly, if you didn't come to a game, I don't want to hear no excuses because you knew where to find me. So we're not going to get into that.
I came to it.
But I am very, very, very proud of my boys. Like, those are my hearts, and they did an amazing job. So my time was literally dedicated. So when I say that we didn't record, it really was me. Like, once I got off work and once I barely even went to the gym. Like, I was straight basketball, work, and then I went home and sleep.
I mean, you see what's going on over here.
But I tell people, well, I just told Gene I lost weight by accident. So I'll tell Mel, I lost 13 pounds.
I did notice you
by
did. Remember,
accident.
I've been hitting your pictures,
Yeah.
but I really thought he just was, you know.
No, I lost 13 pounds by accident. Like,
Okay,
it wasn't.
well, maybe I need to fall into that accident.
No, don't listen to Mel because she looks
for real. Because every time
immaculate right
when I
now.
saw your picture, I said, "Damn, maybe I should have stuck with Gene on the gym shit." 'Cause shit.
There we go.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even been going to the gym with him lately.
We
Like,
barely
what I
get
thought
in the
it
gym.
was.
Yeah,
I mean,
nah.
Shelly knows the program, so I don't have to tell her what to do.
Yeah, exactly. Mel,
She
I'm
don't
not
wanna
gonna
be
lie
on
to you.
camera, but
We'll
she talking
get into
shit,
this
bro.
a little, but like, I'm gonna send you some videos. He's the type of trainer, like, he just comes in. We have like this thing in the gym called the Blue Room. He'll come in there and he just comes up with this insane workout. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't know where that came from, but I'm not doing that.
And guess
Well,
who
I'll
does
tell
it?
you my little experience, and
There we
then
go.
First off, this is what ended our friendship to begin with. I'm just gonna put that out there, but you know, I'm already shy, hence why I'm not on camera. So we get to the gym, huge LA Fitness. I think we might have been in Clifton. So he's like, "Yo, go start your pre-workout. You know, I know you like the treadmill. Go on the treadmill." I'm like, "All right, cool. Get on the treadmill." He's downstairs. You know, downstairs, that's where all the guys are. And I'm upstairs. I'm just doo-doo-doo. And I hear, woo, 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 woo. He's, go ahead. And I'm screaming from the bottom. And he's like, go ahead, you can do it. And I'm like, oh my God. Everyone's looking at me. I'm like, yo, I'm so embarrassed. I'm mortified. Right. And then he's just like bringing attention to me. And I'm like, yo, this is just, we're going to stop.
Yeah. So he does that.
Yeah.
Well, this is why friendship is a journey. Like, I didn't know that it was that serious for her. So there's one thing I have to understand. When my friends say they're uncomfortable with something, I have to listen. My problem is I don't listen because I see their potential.
And you
That's
think
my
everything's
goddamn
a joke.
I think everything's a joke, but at the same time, I see the potential of my friends. I see like I remember the first day I worked out with Shelly. She almost walked out. She almost cursed me out. She almost walked out. It got to a point where I just shut down. I say, okay, you think this is a joke? All right, no problem. I'm not going to do shit with you right now. I'm just going to go do my workout. You want to follow? You want to follow?
But it's because
if you don't want to come after today, I don't give a fuck.
He told me to do one thing, and I already told Gene, and we're getting off sidebar, obviously.
Right.
But I told Gene there's this one workout that to this day,
burpees,
I'm never going to do. And he tried to slip it in. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. So when he said that, the mean Shelly came out. I said, I'm not doing it. He looked at me and I looked at him and we just looked at each other and I was like, I'm not doing it. And then he was like, all right. And I was just like, all right. And then I did apologize after because, you know, but I stood my ground.
But that was a personal problem of mine where I'm like, I'm not considering my friends, like, especially like new friends. Like, I'm not, I think as a person, you have to consider people's feelings and how they feel and how comfortable they are. So I wasn't being considerate. So, but lesson learned, and we've come very far. So we're good.
So Mel, how have you been? What's going on with life? It's a quick check-in.
Life is good. I'm blessed. I'm here.
Mel look good, y'all. I'm gonna try to post her. I'm gonna post her on the page after. Yeah. But her body is
not tea. But I'm here. I'm blessed. I'm trying to be more visible with my friends, and yeah.
You've done a good job with that. I think you've been more visible.
Yeah, I could be in my little bubble.
You know the funny part, like you decided to move away.
Yes,
I love that for you.
You're more visible now.
I know.
Listen, I'm trying to pull a Mel. Mel one day just up and left. She posted on Instagram like I'm out.
I was like, damn, nigga, like no text or nothing.
She didn't put no location or nothing. She said I'm up and out. I'm like, that's how you're supposed to do it.
I ain't gonna put her business out there
I'm not
and say
gonna lie. I came back.
I'm happy you did that.
Yeah, I did. Listen. Sometimes you got to do a hard reset. Yep. Look, you see how you just locked in and you won a championship. I feel like that's what I have to do. I'm glad you did that for yourself.
Listen, girl, I'm up and leave one day too. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay. Because listen, the people that still love you, they gonna love you regardless.
Okay. Period.
Word. Yeah. But,
period. How you been, sir?
I've been all right. I've been, going through the.
Even though you cheated and potted with your other.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Your other pod first.
I had to because those guys.
Oh, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't leave Shelly out no more. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No, I didn't realize that was the case.
But I'm gonna let him slide though. Go ahead. That's you can do your check-in.
That's wild. But anyway, what I was saying is I'm fine. I'm good. I've just been going through. I have some personal family stuff I've been going through, and I've been staying strong for my family, rocking with them, making sure everybody's good, making sure we're all on the same page plan wise. And my friends know what I've been going through, so I'm not gonna put too much of my business out there. But we've been good. We've been good as a family. We've been keeping shit together, making sure that everybody's okay. And my job as the family, and I consider myself the leader of the family, is to make sure that everybody does their role. I think anybody that's a leader of their family, man or woman, doesn't matter. I don't think there's gender roles when it comes to the leadership thing in your family, but you got to always make sure that you be the strong person. So that's what I've been trying to do with my family, just making sure that everybody's okay. We all have bad days. We have good days, but we have a lot more. I think we have a lot more bad days because this economy sucks. We're in the middle of a goddamn war. Gas is almost $4. Gas is $4.
I'm about to give me a horse.
Word. I'm about to really give me an electrical scooter, son, and be like, yo, just call it a day.
It's real out here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just telling Shelly, the Audi is staying in the fucking parking spot because that is ridiculous. The way I filled up my car today and saw how much I paid, I said, yo, it's just wild.
That's nasty.
Again, I've been fine. I've been good. Hopefully, I can be more consistent with the podcast thing. Shelly has freed up time, so now
I do.
I'm
I
on
have
the
a
clock.
regular life now.
Yeah, now I'm on the clock. I got to make sure that we get more consistent with you guys on both pods. Honestly, I feel like I kind of like fell off that horse a little bit because life happens. And I get tired, but in the words of my good sister, my little sister, and she wrote on my board on my refrigerator, we're not done until we're tired. We're done until the job is actually done. Mm-hmm. So I felt like the podcast is kind of like we got a lot of unfinished business. There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And on this particular platform, we get deep, we get serious, and we make sure that we're all taking care of each other, but we also all are open with what we're struggling with. Because I think once we open up, we can help somebody else out. I don't know how many times I've done an episode and I've had a DM say, yo, I love the episode you just had. I literally had somebody I didn't speak to about 25 years.
Yeah.
I went to high school with her.
Showing your age.
Word. 43 though. I turned 43 March 9th. I'm 43. I'm blessed.
Oh, happy belated. That's
it.
what they do a pop for your birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, okay. All right. You do your thing.
Happy belated.
You going to meet her at the door? Okay. All right, bet. We got another guest coming in. Another camera shopper.
Mic only.
Mic only. But anyway, as I was saying, blessed to turn 43. It was all good. But damn, what was I saying? I spoke to her. I ain't speak to her in 25 years. She literally came in the DM and says, I love what you're doing. I love what she says, I've watched every episode.
That's so.
She says, I've been watching you guys. You guys been helping me. I thought I was alone with my problems.
We need to do a segment of like shout outs.
I'm going to do it. I'm really going to do it. I think, Shelly, that's a great idea. Now you just put that in my head. Now that Wiz's turn. I ain't going to sleep tonight, guys. I'm going to get off this pod and go right back to work. It's wild. But we back. I'm going to make sure we back. I'm going to make sure we're consistent. And let me tell you something. This woman holds me accountable a lot. She does it in her way. You know, if you know a Sagittarius, you know how fiery they are.
No. But you can say that I've gotten better. I've learned how to manage with you. Like I can't, because before I was very aggressive and very forthcoming. But I've learned that I have to give you time. Like I'll say something and I have to give you time to process, because you know what and I've told you this before. You're like my coach.
Right.
Both. God, I don't know why you did this.
I love Coach. Coach, what's up, baby? You got to come on the show.
He actually mentioned that the other day.
You got to come on the show. We
actually had a good conversation the other day. He was like, that's why I need to be on your podcast. Yeah. But God gave me 2 Pisces. They're both 2 days apart from each other. I pray for myself every day. But you two are alike, where it's like when I say something, you guys have to process in your own way before you react. So I've given you time. That's why even with the pod, I mentioned it once, and I was like, when Gene's ready, he's going to produce. But yeah, you and my coach are literally like, I just have to plant that seed and give you guys time to process, because you guys need time to actually process and think everything, because you guys don't do stuff like how you say the word?
Expeditiously?
Yeah,
okay.
You guys have to like process and make sure everything is done correctly, and then well-mannered. So I've learned to manage with you. So I'm still learning you a little bit, but you and Coach are literally the same. Like I just gotta give y'all time. But me, I'm ready. Because I'm already always working, so I'm already always ready. But them, they have to like.
It takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time. Yeah. And I have to realize that, eventually I'm going to have to change that. And I can't keep saying, oh, that's the way I am. That's the way I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But eventually I have to change it. And I realize that like this ship does not move until she says something, and it has to spark in my mind, and then I have to give the motion. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely a team thing. And same thing with the other pod. Like if I don't tell the fellas like, yo, we need to yes.
She walked in like, what did I walk into?
Melissa². All right, so yeah, just come around. You won't be. I'll take this part out. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. I'll take this part out. Oh, yeah. No, you're not giving me a hug? No, you're good.
How are you? Mel's like, no, I'm good.
No, I'm good. All right, let me turn up her voice. So on the fly editing, you might see this part, you might not. I don't know yet, but we're good.
Well, you walked in right in time, so you could do your check-in. Gene, you got to introduce. I want to introduce
another friend. This is Mel's best friend.
Mel times 2.
Mel times 2. Mel². I know too many Melissas, man. This is wild.
Way too many.
But I guess God, not too many. Yeah, but I guess God is telling me something like, keep these around. You know what I'm saying? But a great person, a hustler.
Period.
Hustler. I know niggas that's not even on her level. So when she's out and I see her and we're together and they see me conversate and conjugate with them, then the guys be like, yo, what's up? No, man. Trust me, no.
Relax.
You're not even there. I already know. I could smell how much you make. Not that that's anything, but you're not even ready for this one. You're not ready. She's fierce. She's in her hustle. She be on her dean. Like, I love it. And that's the type of friend my other friend Melissa needs, and that's why they're best friends. That's why they work together. Very upfront, very blunt, very honest, very caring, very loving, very beautiful, all that good stuff. So I want to introduce Mel's homegirl, who is also my homegirl, because she's on my team. She's Team Gene, which is great.
I am.
Yeah, she's very Team Gene. Bring your microphone close.
First of all, I know Melissa is not giving a shot when she didn't want to take her first shot.
She gave me half of her shot. I'm telling you.
Yeah, she barely took her shot. Now I'm putting you on blast.
Yeah. Cheers.
You can't cheers with an empty glass.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're gonna get another shot, Melissa.
Shot. I got to do this right here.
All my friends know I don't drink. I don't know why they're
First
fighting
of all,
for
you
this.
do drink, but okay.
I don't drink.
Whatever.
I'm already lit in general.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I can't believe she gave her shot up like that.
I do this all the time. That's why I be needing her.
It's really a shame.
I cannot.
That is funny. Anyway, introducing Melissa. How you doing today?
I'm awesome. Just getting off of work,
Word.
But life is good, so I can't complain.
Life is good. Yo, let me tell you something about these two right here. Actually, fuck it. These three.
Don't add me.
These
Leave
women
it to the
work.
Mel's².
Fellas, these women work. These women work.
Oh my god.
When you come correct, they work. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jesus.
They work. Don't come with the bullshit. They work. They work.
Niggas
Don't
gonna,
lie. They work.
The one I said the other day, the one thing a nigga gonna do is be a nigga.
Different topic. Different day.
Melissa, ready? She said
Ready to talk about guys. Jesus Christ.
we're gonna make sure Melissa's on camera for that topic.
Right. Okay, so I have a general question for everybody, and I want to know because this is, I like to promote this as like a therapy type podcast. So it's like going deep. We're not gonna go too deep because we just got back. Literally just got back. So, what my question is, we talk about healing, getting ourselves together, getting the right therapy. You know, we're reading self-help books. We're going to religion. We're trying to be spiritual. We're talking to our elders. We're reaching out to the ancestors. We're trying to find guidance in life. So, yes, that's a good part of healing. But what I want to know is, are we actually healing or are we hiding our damage better than usual? Yeah.
Damn, are we gaining the tools to hide our damage? Is crazy.
Yeah. Are we actually healing? Are we actually using the tools or are we just hiding what we're really going through? Anybody could go first. Anybody want to jump in? You want to jump in, Mel? Go ahead.
I think in order to have, you have to be vulnerable to seek out the help to improve yourself, right? So how real is that vulnerability if all you're doing it for is to hide the damage, the scars, the whatever, you know?
Okay.
So I think you have to be like a sociopath to do that.
I never heard it like that, but yeah.
If you're true with your journey of self-improvement, right?
Right. I tend to see that with people like, I hate to say it, but it's people like social media. They'll be like, I'm healed, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But like,
it's performative.
Yeah.
very performative.
Yes. So they're not on a healing journey. They're just on a performative journey of healing.
Right. So I'm like,
for the views.
are you healed? Because you out here, like, because everybody know the gram, Twitter, whatever shit you're on. You're only going to show the wins. You're never going to show the losses unless it's like a loss of life or some shit like that. That's the only loss I really kind of see. Like, you're never going to talk about when you had zero money in your bank account, when you eating oodles and noodles, when they repoed your car or your insurance lapse or you behind on rent. Like, you're never going to talk about these things. So I feel like you said, it becomes performative with those kind of people. But I always wonder, like, even if you're not being performative, like, are you really hiding your damage? Does it come out in certain moments? Does it, you know?
It's always going to come out in certain moments.
Right.
But I feel like with the healing process, like, especially when you start healing, it never stops.
Right.
Like, every day you start, well, I'll speak for myself. When I took a break from therapy, but when I did do therapy, I feel like the moments when I started to realize what triggered me or what caused this or what did this, it happened often. Like, I was just like, oh, so this is, because sometimes you like forget about the memory and then it miraculously comes up and you're like, oh, this did happen. So like, I feel like even to this day, like, even though I took a pause from therapy, there's still moments when like I'm sitting and I'm like, oh, this makes sense. Like, this is why I do this, or this is why I say this. But I feel like it never stops. Like, every day I'm discovering what I, like, what you said, hidden, what I hid. I feel like it comes out. So it's going to come out eventually. It may not come out when you want it to come out, or it may not come out how you want it to come out. But eventually it's going to come out.
Is there a particular reason why you're hiding it, though? Or is it just like, I have an order operation. I can't deal with this right now. I'm gonna just go. Or are you just completely hiding it?
Well, I feel like people hide it because they don't want to deal with it. Well, as for me, sometimes I don't even realize that I was hiding it because it happened so long ago, and like I literally put it behind my mind that I forgot that it even happened until it resurfaces, and I'm like, oh shit, this makes sense of why this doesn't sit well with me or this triggers me.
So you realize what trauma bred the behaviors you have now.
Yeah. But it's because like I said, I forgot that I even hid it. Like, some people hide it on purpose. Like, they actually don't want to remember it. But me, I was so young when it happened that I don't even remember that it happened. So I feel like right now it's just every single day is something that's like, oh snap, okay, I see why I did this or why I do this. And I'm like constantly healing. But some people do it on purpose where they don't want to experience that. They don't want to remember what happened. So they hid it.
You know what, too? I don't think it's necessarily hiding it. I don't think that you need to relive your traumas in order to be healed.
I was gonna say that. I think that I'm on a constant healing journey.
Right.
I'm not speaking for other people, but maybe what people post on social media, maybe they think they are healed. I think for me, in my particular scenario, is that a situation might occur and I might get triggered. And then I find myself responding differently, and that's how I know I am healing.
Right,
I'm not
because
healed,
you're not,
but I'm not healed because that's the way I respond to something. But I do think that it's a never-ending journey, to be totally honest. I think that we're being unrealistic when we're like healed, or you know what I'm saying, because that's something that you're just going to constantly have to keep going through. I think it's just your response to it, and you're knowing how to deal with it, because there's always going to be something that triggers you. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
So I think that's where I fall. I feel like a mouse.
I think the hiding and you said it perfectly, it's not really hiding it, but I think in different stages, like, because you guys, I'm like the baby in the room. So like for you guys, it's you guys have been through trauma relationships or trauma life experiences, and so it's like, you know what triggers you. With me, I'm still young, so some of the things I don't, like I said, it happened when I was younger. Yeah. So for me, it was hiding because I didn't want to relive that. But you guys, it's like, sometimes it's probably just happened where it's like, yo, this is a fresh trigger, so I don't want to. But I feel like with me, it was, as an adult, I don't have as much triggers as I thought I'd had. But as a young kid, it's resurfacing because when I was a kid, I'm like, yo, I'm just going to forget that it even happened.
Well, I have to be honest. I think that that's just a cultural thing, too. Yeah. I have to honestly say, and from my experience, I feel like a lot of times things happen in my childhood that we kind of just brushed under the rug. And we do that because our culture, like you see our mom and dads do it all the time. Yes. So not to tap into it, but like molestation and abuse and things like that, you'll see that happen a lot. We just don't talk about it.
Yep.
So, that can be kind of like an unspoken thing, I think, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So, I don't really think that you're doing anything wrong. That's kind of just the environment that you were raised in.
Yes, for sure.
You know what I mean? But when you get older, you're like, that's not normal. Like, damn, that shouldn't have happened. Like, yo, they did that to me.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Like,
it's a lot of moments when you think about something and you're like, wait, this
wasn't
conversation was not okay.
You be talking to somebody, they be like, that happened to you? You be like, yeah, is it a big deal? They're like, yeah, that's a real big deal.
And I'm looking at like other people's stories and I'm like, wait, should I have said something earlier? Like,
should I call the cops?
No, that's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I think like what you guys just said, like about how you went through it and then you got older and you see it for what it was. Like I remember hearing a story from one of my friends and like we were all like, chilling, shooting the shit. And then like he was breaking down his story and we realized like the way he was telling his story and what happened to him, I had to tell him, I said, yo, you got touched.
Yeah.
You didn't realize it. He was like, damn, I didn't realize it. And he was like, you need to go therapy, bro. You need to go figure that out because that's going to haunt you until you actually decide to do something with it. So I never checked on him after that, but I always kind of wonder like,
what happened?
You know what I'm saying? But, back to the topic, like, I would say, like, when it comes to, like, hiding the damage, I feel like I run into this issue with forgiveness. So, like, if somebody did me wrong, I like to think that I forgave them. But as soon as they piss me off, that shit comes up.
Right back, yeah.
But that's normal, though.
I know that's normal, but I feel like that's kind of like hiding the fact that you forgave them.
Right.
No.
You know what it is? I feel like you can... I feel like it's like, okay, I forgave you.
Right.
But then you had the audacity to do something. Like, I forgave you when you had the audacity to do whatever triggered me.
Do it again,
like, how dare you after I forgave you?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
And I feel like
you forgave, but...
It don't matter. It don't matter to me if it's like people in passing. But if I call you, feel like all three of you, I call you friend. If it's my family, I call them family. When they do that shit to me, I'll be like, "Are you crazy, nigga? Like, did you just realize what you just did? Like, I forgave you for the shit. Like, I don't care if it's money, if it's task, if it's action. Like, I can get all that shit back. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I forgave you. But then it's like I find myself like in my dating life when it was on.
Okay, Bible study.
Mind you, all the things. Hey, God. Bible boys.
He's like, I have guests coming over. I want them to see that in Bible boys is real.
I'm reading.
Psalm 34. Like, okay.
So let me tell you how about having these 3 friends. They're all assholes.
We know you reading the Bible, Gene.
I walked in, I saw that, I was like, okay.
I'm reading 4 books at a time, so it is what it is. But I realized in my dating life, like, I never, like, I can't believe I'm admitting this as a man. Like, you know what? When a woman crosses you, if you want to be with them, you have to forgive them. Mm-hmm. But I realized that I wasn't forgiving some of these women for crossing me, and I'm like, yeah, it's time for a break because I can't keep doing this to this person. Despite if it's dating, if it's family, it doesn't matter. Like if I say, because I believe as men and women, particularly just men, I'm not trying to be sexist, but particularly men, like your word is your bond. If I tell you I forgave you, I have to stick to it. But if you do things that keep bringing that out of me, I ask myself, I'm like, did I really get over this? Or did I just brush it to the side and act like I'm this macho man?
I'm learning that too.
Yeah, like I'm this macho man and I forgave you. And I'm like, so I think it like ties into the question, like, did I really get over the situation? Or I'm just like giving people this perception that hey, Gene's over it, he's good, he's that, he's this. You know, because I know people would like, I know some people would say about like, yo, I'm cold. I don't give a shit about certain things. And I'm like, nah, if you run through my mind, I do think about a lot of situations. Like, I don't really forget any situation. Like, I know when people cross me. I know who made me happy. I know who made me sad. I know who put me in the corner. I know who put me in a tight position. I know who poured love into me. I know who tried to hate me, who didn't like me. So I'm like, I'm very mindful of these things. But I do ask myself sometimes, am I just passing? I mean, am I just going with the Joneses and just leaving it alone? And then when this shit comes up, I start wilding out, and I'm like, am I healed?
I don't really think you should put all that on you. I think I have actually the opposite problem. Melissa tells me this all the time. I'm very forgiving. Maybe too forgiving.
Yes, you are.
And
that shit pisses me off.
Yeah, and it pisses her off too.
Stop real quick. It pisses me off because some of you bitches out here.
Oh my!
I ain't trying to be funny,
God.
but there are some bitches out here that try to dog my friend. I'm like, and then they come up to me and they tell me these things. I'm like, that's not true. Because one thing in this world you could be poor, you could be rich, you could be happy, you could be sad. Your character is your golden ticket to anything in life.
People don't know that though.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, when like there was a situation where like somebody was saying something about Melissa, and like I did not like it. I can't do nothing about it because I'm a man. Because as a man, I'm not allowed to. I am allowed, but I'm not allowed to like retaliate on certain things, on certain situations. I'm gonna just say it like that. Mm-hmm. But the way I wanted to take care of it, she's like, no, Gene, leave it alone. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm like, yo, bro, you're too forgiving. You need to make these motherfuckers pay, son. Like, seriously, you need to let these know, don't cost me like that. Yeah, you really got to start putting your foot down.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, you're
go.
right.
Go.
Listen, I agree. Like, you know, I think I can be a bit forgiving too much, but I also feel like forgiving is a part of my healing journey. Because, hey, at the end of the day, I feel like if I forgive you, that's healing for me.
Right.
And if you come back and you decide to do the same thing again, then that's on you.
Right.
Like, I honestly believe in putting out the energy you want to receive in this world. And it might not come for you. It might come from somebody else.
No, that's a fact.
So when I think about it, I'm not forgiving for them. I'm forgiving for myself. And I think and bringing into the healing part to it, Melissa knows, like, I'm constantly in a struggle of, like, okay, I'm healing, and then I'm like, oh, I'm triggered again. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm triggered again. But then I'm like, that's a normal feeling for me to have. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it shouldn't be normal. I think that behavior comes with the lack of boundaries. So forgiveness should come with boundaries.
You're right.
And that's the part you need to improve. Yeah. And everyone, right? We all do. We've all been in those positions.
I think it's just, I try to look at the good in everybody and everything, right. And I'm not perfect either. You know what I mean? So I understand people make mistakes, and who am I to tell you that your forgiveness is not, like, you're not really remorseful for what you did, right? Mm-hmm. And if the person comes back and does it again, I look at them like, maybe you need to evaluate yourself. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm a bad person. You know what I'm saying? You need to look within yourself, because I truly feel like if you're gonna forgive somebody, you should forgive them. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to walk around with, like, hate on my heart. Like, it takes so much energy for me to be mean.
Gosh,
like, it really does. And Mel calls me Care Bear for a reason. Like, I wish I didn't have this in my heart. Like, I just be like, it's okay. She wanted to kill me, but it's fine. It's fine. Like, maybe she's going through something. Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'll get it back in another
lifetime.
Yeah.
Girl.
No, this lifetime. You gotta do it this lifetime.
Yes.
I know.
You gotta live now.
I know.
But
What my point is about forgiveness is not always, look, I can forgive and I'm healed.
Right.
I might be you on the other end. That's all
Right.
I'm saying. Like, it might not be me. It might be the other person. That's all.
But I do wonder, like, as human beings, do we just say we're healing just to say it, like, as a buzzword?
Some people
or as a
do.
term? Yeah.
It depends on the person.
But who's to say they're not healing and something just triggered them again?
Sometimes I don't believe it.
Also, you gotta fake it till you make it with some things.
Yeah.
That too.
You got to live the Lulu a little bit.
I think that fake it till you make it, I think it works in certain scenarios, but I don't think it works with your emotions.
No, but I do feel like intention is there, and you always have to. The power of the tongue is real.
Mm-hmm.
The power of the tongue, and I'm learning that. Like the power of the tongue is real. Yeah. So the energy that you put out and what you speak about, you're putting yourself in that every day. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta talk with intention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in my readings, because I'm reading a lot of books, guys. In my reading, I did come across since you said that, I did come across a quote that said, like, "Yo, everything you have in your mind, you will be."
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So if you are negative in your mind, or you being a bitch, or you being a bitch ass nigga, or you negging this person and you hating on this, hating on that, that's all that's gonna come to your life. Hate,
That's
negative.
very true.
What book is
Darkness.
this?
Fuck. It's
The Book of Job.
no, it's actually a book about masculinity. It's a book about masculinity because I'm trying to realign my masculinity. I'm trying to understand it better to, for my family, for my friends, and for the future, for, wife, children, all that stuff. So I'm just really trying to like tighten shit up. That's what 2026 is about for me.
Love that.
Yeah. So in that book, they really said, like, yo, whatever you going on in your mind, whether you have war, peace, whatever, positive, that's what you're going to bring into the world. So like you said, the power of the tongue is literally reshaping your mind and helping you on your healing journey.
It's
So,
okay to be a little delulu, like just a little bit.
Just a little
and I'm not
bit.
saying it to the point of like exaggeration, but like let's just say you start off your day right and
I'm gonna say that's a woman thing.
No, it's not a
Oh
woman
my
thing.
God.
Let's
Definitely not
just
a
say you
woman
start your
thing.
day off and you're late
Right.
for work. Your boss is already on you about an assignment, and
Right.
your kids is something happened with your kids. You got to change your mindset to say, you know what, that was the beginning of the day, but let me just get through this thing. I think I learned a lot of that from experience, but also Mel too. She's like always telling me all the time to just try to be as positive as possible. You got to keep your mindset in a frame of like, it might not be great, but just keep it like
I'm gonna be
copacetic.
real
Like-
honest. I agree because Lord, have I been tested?
Yeah, it be like
Yo,
that.
I'll be on my way to work and I'm like, I just left my house. I'm not even gonna.
Bro.
Like the other day, I went to work and somebody really tried to try me, and I looked at her and I was like, you know what? You are the devil that was sent. And I'm not going to even pay you no mind because you're really about to mess up my whole day. And I was actually having a good day. So I really have to be talking to myself. I've literally
That's
had moments
the
when
Delulu.
I'm like,
It be
Shelly,
working.
just, you're good. Like, you're good.
That's
like,
not a
don't
woman
even
thing.
don't even let that person get to you because it'll be that one person that will literally, and I used to let people mess up my day. And I'm like, I can't keep doing that because it takes too much energy to be mad.
And by the way, the whole other person is just over there just basking in the glory of it all.
Chilling. I'm over here stressing, thinking about the situation over and over. Like, how can I have done this better? How can I? And the person living their best life, and I'm like, look at me and look at you. Like, what am I doing to myself?
I think too, I'm Delulu anyway, but I also have a little Delulu with my faith too. Like sometimes I start looking at things like, maybe that was just God's intention to protect me from something else.
Right.
Like
You
just
have to
never
sometimes,
know.
yeah, you
You
have
just
to.
never know, and you just sometimes just gotta sit and then be like, yo, okay, that's not what he wanted. Like he wanted this to happen. It's a bigger picture. I'm not trying to sound all spiritual here. but
No,
sometimes-
you're good.
Yo, when,
Good.
when stuff
Take
be
it
so
there.
It's
fucked up in
true.
your life sometimes, I have to tell you, like, I have been at some low points and I'm like, yo, I don't understand it. But I'm like, it's a bigger purpose. Like, and I just have to just be Delulu till I figure out what that is. When I find out, I'll let y'all know. But
No, it's I feel like it's a healthy way because that's the only way that you're gonna keep yourself at peace and keep yourself sane. Because if not, the world will make you go crazy.
Word.
It will
Okay.
definitely make you go crazy.
All right. So I do have a.
Wait, before we start, can I get a little song?
Oh yes, girl.
you know,
Yes.
I told you.
Yeah.
What you want to do, say? Go ahead.
I do.
Mel, you want another shot?
Absolutely not.
No, you didn't even take the first shot, Mel. Mel, you
I'm
gotta give
already
me one
tipsy.
shot. You gotta give me one shot.
First,
Mel.
I don't even drink until I come to Jersey.
Alright.
So, like, when I drink, I think it hits my
Liar.
system. Even I don't drink in Florida. Ask Mel, I drink when I'm home.
Well, Mel will take a shot with us.
Yeah.
You can leave it open. I'll take a shot.
Look at the shot though. That's for
The
the both
other-
of us.
I ain't be quiet, man.
No, you take your own shot.
I don't want it. Are you driving us home? Oh, Oh, I.
It's not the Rubicon.
No, ma'am.
You doing?
The Rubicon.
Okay, you can put.
How are those Jack Daniels?
She said it's cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke.
You want to try?
We'll try it.
I told her she gonna like it. I know her.
Take it.
This
You
one
can
got
take it.
nothing in there. You want to give her a new bottle?
I don't think I have a new one.
Oh, here.
Let me check. Bum cheeky.
I like your nails too. Gene, you gonna have to cut all this out.
She's
'cause
a
it's
nail
lot
tech,
of-
Shelly. She has yet to do my nails.
Fake nail tech.
She
I
does
did
my
myself
nails.
though.
What? So let me come to you. I can send you some
Girl.
money.
Girl, this is
Gel X.
Yes.
I know, I got
all
Gel
my
X
stuff
too.
on there.
I'd be so mad spending $115
Listen, I
on
love
my
me some
nails.
Gel X, okay? Cut the time.
But Shelly, wait, you was playing basketball with them nails?
Yeah, I used to jam my fingers but never break a nail.
Apple
I used to
Rice,
jam a finger but
12%
never
per
play.
can.
You ain't got no more Jack Daniels?
Yeah, 12% per can.
that?
Yeah.
Gene just is. You know one thing about Gene? You know why Gene gets like, he's a mixer. I don't know where this nigga gets
But
this shit
Gene
from.
also lets he also lets the liquor store guy influence him to buy new shit that he'd never tried.
But I've
before.
never
It's
seen.
like
Oh, I got
Adult
some new
candy
shit in
store.
here. I got these lemon drops.
Yeah, but he has lemon drops, a sangria, a rum and coke. Like who does that?
I don't believe in that. You can't mix liquor. I think it's all the same.
Oh wow.
I'll drink vodka
Thousand
and then
percent
have a
all
shot of tequila and then have a shot of Douce.
1,000% all the same.
Gonna cut all this shit out.
Yeah.
It's all mental. It's a social
Am
construct.
I?
No, I think it's and maybe it's
Maybe I'll just make it a clip. Maybe I'll just make a clip myself.
Wait, so let's.
Come on.
Mel's so
And don't be sucking
corny,
your
man.
teeth at me.
Salud.
Right, that's not.
Oh my god.
To family, to women who hustle and take care of their business. You niggas better come correct.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God.
Or just don't come.
No, just don't come. I'm about to say, please. I don't want
Leave the planet.
Don't
Leave.
come at all, please.
Fellas, the bus is going to be at Irvington. We're out of here.
Why not Irvington?
I love Irvington. That's why.
Leave Irvington alone.
You know what's so crazy? Everybody tells
Not
me
everything
that.
catching strays.
I love Irvington.
Everybody tells me that, by the way.
Tells you
Sorry,
what?
I don't want to get off topic. But they're like, oh, you know, like, wait for them to come. I don't want it.
Yeah. You don't want it.
I don't want it.
Another topic for another day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. All right, Shelly, hand me that card. I'm gonna read a card. Shout out to my homie Achechi.
What's this box set?
This box set is called Connecting Cards. It's like icebreaker for conversation.
Okay. Yeah, shout out the box set. Come
Shout out the
on.
box set, yeah. So I had a game here, and she visited me, and we traded box sets. So she's gonna do her thing on her platform. I'll post that one day, and then I'm doing my thing on this platform. All right. So it's Connecting Cards, original edition. The question is, what is your biggest day-to-day challenge? I'm only gonna pull out one card. It's the one card we're gonna read because we like to. This ain't the other pod. We pod for 3 hours. We're gonna, that's what it is. Love you guys. But nah, not tonight, nigga. Fuck that. But yeah, what's your day-to-day challenge? What is your biggest day-to-day challenge? You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first.
Said mine already.
My biggest day-to-day challenge, and I've come to the realization recently, especially my parents kind of like bringing me back. Because that's what parents do, the people who brought you into this world, so they can they know the original version of you. My day-to-day challenge is communication. Mm-hmm. I'm terrible at it. Mm-hmm. I'm terrible at communication. And as a man who has shit going on in his life, that's not good. If I consider myself the leader of my family, if I consider myself the friend that people look to for advice, or if I need to reach out to people, I find myself with communication that I struggle a lot. If I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'll do, I'll go on Instagram, I'll post some ignorant shit.
Wherever.
And then they'll be like, oh, you can post shit up, but you can't check on me, you can't say this, you can't get back to me. So I've been making it a challenge to myself, and I do have a board here in my kitchen that I write down like affirmations, things I need to work on. And one of the biggest things I have to put on that board is, Gene, you need to communicate better. Because that's my biggest day-to-day challenge. Like, there were times where I really wasn't checking on my parents. I wasn't checking on my brother. I wasn't checking on my sister. I wasn't checking on Shelly. I wasn't checking on Mel. I wasn't checking on Mel. I wasn't checking on my boy Lou. I wasn't checking on Greg. Life is great. Like,
I just want to say a sidebar. There was one day that this man went ghost. Mm-hmm. And I was about to call his sister that's all the way in Florida because I'm like, he lives by himself. Right. I don't know how to get in contact. I don't know if he's alive, if he's dead. I didn't know anything. Right. And I definitely yelled at him. I said, don't ever do that shit again. Right. Because it's different when you live by yourself. Like, it's different when, like, for me, I know that if somebody can't reach me, they reach my sister, she's going to tell you where I am. Or you reach Sally, she's going to say. but you don't have no sense of anybody. Like your sister's all the way in Florida. You can't just be going ghost on niggas and not knowing. Like you gotta say at least a period or something so niggas know you were breathing.
And I've realized that I have a big issue.
You know what's so crazy? Me and him are exactly alike.
Oh my god.
We just don't be talking.
We don't be talking.
Is your communication style generational?
Yes, because my best friend told me this through my mother. So my best friend and my mother, like my mother is like my best friend's mother. His mother's like my mother. Mm-hmm. My other best friend is like we all kind of share the moms and we share the dads, you know, because like between me, Lou, Greg, and a couple other guys I got, you know, my Jungle Juice brothers, I was like, we all know each other parents. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like my mother told my best friend, he's just like his dad. Mm-hmm. His dad is the same way. His dad will not call his friends. Mm-hmm. His friends have to come to his house to see him. He won't reach out. He won't say happy birthday. He won't say happy New Year. They won't have the next conversation until they see each other. Until that friend shows up to his doorstep and says, "We're gonna have a conversation."
That's not good.
And then my mother is telling my best friend, "I need you to tell him, don't be like your dad. Do not be like him," because clearly my mother sees my friend and says, "You love him. You need to tell him." It tells my other friend, same thing. You love him, you need to tell. I remember one time, I don't speak about, like me and Mitch look like the perfect friendship. Damn near gay. It is what it is.
I love it. I got the pictures to prove it.
Right, I got the pictures out there. There's a picture. Oh, man. That's so funny.
That's going to go down in history.
I'm going to post that picture.
You have it?
I still have that picture.
Oh, okay.
There's a picture of me and Mitch. I'm old.
Yo,
so I'm going to go to sleep.
And the couch was so
And
small.
I am knocked out on the bed.
Oh, when they're cuddling each other.
Mitch is caring. Mitch is like, damn, he's just caring for me. And that was a funny night because we were all over the world. We were all over the place, and we ended up somewhere in Newark. That's all I'm going to leave it at that.
Nigga, tell a story. Tell a story.
We ended up at Melissa's house, and we were just...
It wasn't the bed, it was the couch.
It was the couch,
But the funny thing is the couch is like a 2-seater, but these two big-ass niggas, it's like a 1-seater. Yeah, we had to get that. That
so
was...
as perfect as our friendship is, there was a big rough patch. And it was to my doing. I will be mad enough to tell you that I hurt my friend.
Yep.
But it took me so long, too long, to reach out and say, my nigga, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I fucked up. It took way too long. And I will never forget the text message he sent back to me. He says, you got one more time to do that shit to me. That's all I'm gonna say. It's literally like, it was a big paragraph, but the thing that stuck out, you got one more time to do this shit to me.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. And that's when I realized, like, yo, my friend really leveled up. Like, he got married, he got a kid now, he got responsibility.
Shout out to Sully.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for him. I just want to add to that conversation because I think being a bad communicator myself, I didn't really understand how bad of a communicator I was until I almost lost my best friend. You know,
yes, I was there.
And yeah. And you remember that era.
I remember that because I was mad at you because I'm like, you're hanging out with these other bitches. They don't have your back.
Yeah.
Your best friend is still there. And thank God you have the heart that you have because a lot of women don't do that.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. I've seen friendships crack. Like, I think there's like maybe 2 other friendships I know that's like yours. There's her and Sally and then Jernique with her friends. They're all glue.
Yeah.
But everybody else, they keep falling out. So when you was going through that, I was like, yo, reach out to your sister, bro.
I was lost.
You was hanging out with these other women, and I'm like,
it wasn't even the hangout
this.
part. It wasn't even, I think when I look back at it, it was the fact how I hurt her. You know what I mean?
Avoidance.
Avoidance. I'm such a, and that's how I was saying. So my day-to-day challenge is avoidance. I don't like conflict.
Okay, circling back.
Will it on in. I'm an avoider, and people think that I do it because it's like I'm intentionally trying to hurt them. It's really to protect me. But I fuck up so bad. Excuse my language, but I mess up so bad, and I don't realize I'm hurting other people in that process. I'm not saying that other people don't matter, but me and Mel started off in a very genuine friendship. She became my family. She's not my friend anymore. So when we had our falling out, I felt so lost in that process. And all I knew how to do was continue to avoid. And as much as I wanted to reach out to her, I didn't know how.
Right.
I know it sounds crazy, but you see I'm blabbing my mouth right now. But like in a conflict, I don't know what to say. I like curl up in a corner. I'm like Pikachu. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know how to do it. And thank God that she has the personality she does when she's like, yo, bro, this is it. Like, I'm reaching out to you. Let's have a conversation. Either we have it or we don't. And I think at that point, I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. Let's have the conversation. Thank God she had the willingness to do it. Because, I mean, on the other side of things, I probably wouldn't like, fuck that bitch. But I was really like, I just didn't want to talk to her.
Right.
But it wasn't because of her. It's like, I didn't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
You know
but
what I'm
sometimes
saying?
you kind of need that space too. Like, and this is such like a sidebar, but me and Sully, we're kind of the same in one. But like when we have our conflicts, because like Jean said, no friendship is the perfect friend. And if you have a perfect friendship, then that's not a real friendship. But me and her, we butt heads a lot. But we have learned that like, yo, just give each other space.
Yeah.
Like, don't push it. Cause I'm in my ways and she's also in her ways. But we also know like, yo, after a certain time, all right, let's figure it out. But when you say that, yo, I don't know what to say to her. Like me and Sally will have conflicts and I'm such a softie when it comes to our friendship. And I'm just like, I don't want to come off too aggressive, but then I don't want to say the wrong thing. So I'm gonna just wait for her. And then she'll come back and be like, you ready to have this conversation? Because like, you waiting too long. You waiting too long. But then I'll have my moments when I'm like, yo, you ready? Like, I think it's just learning how to give each other time. Because sometimes you just need that break. When it's not like it's not healthy. You just need that time to just like reflect and be like, all right, let's just really back in.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't be too hard on yourself, girl.
Yeah, but it's just that, you know what I realized is that outside of her too, my daily conflict is avoidance.
Yeah.
Like I don't like conflict. Like I
It's a
don't
lot,
know what it is. Like even my mom be like, "Yo, where do you get it?" My mom is. You know what I think it is? My mom and my brothers. I'm a one girl of 5 brothers, and I'm the youngest. My mom is very aggressive.
Yeah.
My brothers have always spoke for me. You know what I'm saying? So I think I lost my voice.
Yeah.
So it's sad to say, but in my 40s now, I'm learning how to speak up for myself.
Right.
So it's a little, it's sad, but it's the true reality of it
It's
all.
not sad. It ain't sad. Don't say it's
Kinda
sad.
is,
No,
you know?
because like you said, you didn't know what your voice sounded like.
Right.
Yeah.
You had your brothers, men, speak up for you.
Yeah.
You know, and I've met some of your brothers. And
Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah,
They're
you saw that.
they're
Real fast.
Like, nah, real tight. Like, real talk. They're very
don't need
alpha.
that.
There's some alpha niggas. Like,
Yeah,
they
they
come
are.
in, they gonna, the whole room gonna shake. So
I'm like, like,
so
no,
like-
I don't think I want that. Yes, you do.
I'm
But
not
that's the
gonna lie
thing.
though. I wish I had that.
Nah,
But I'm
I'm
the same way.
Because
Yeah.
I'm the alpha. Like it's only me and my sister,
Right.
and like my sister is you.
She's
She
the
don't.
youngest
She
sister.
don't talk, and she's older. So like, and I love my sister. Shout
Yeah.
out to Benji because she's definitely gonna watch this. But like, I have to, because it's only me and her. So like, I have to be the nigga in the situation where it's like sometimes I wish I had the older brother that would speak up for me, but I have
Yeah.
to be the one to speak up for her.
You know, it's great, you know, as a childhood, you know, going through childhood. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Anytime I had a problem, it was resolved, okay?
That's the same thing,
okay?
yeah.
But when you're older and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't think I want that. They're like, yes, you
Yeah.
do. You know, and it's to the point where it's like, no, I can speak for myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm still going through those challenges daily, you know, but circling back to the conversation, yeah, I'm an avoider. I don't like conflict. I'm so used to whatever people say goes. And it's something I'm realizing now that I'm not okay with that.
Right.
Like, yeah, this
Which
hurts
is
my
good,
feelings. So yeah,
though.
this is not what I want to
Yeah.
do. And I got to learn how to speak up for myself. So I'm learning how to communicate in a way that's effectively saying, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to pass on this. Or, no, I'm not cool
Which
with
is
this.
healthy.
Oh, I don't
I'm
like how
proud
you
of
did
you.
this. Right, I'm trying. I didn't say
Listen,
it's effective.
But it's good that you're trying because some people don't even they know that that's the problem and they still don't even try to fix it.
Yeah,
So-
but thank God that I have good friends like Mel, because in a situation where someone didn't have a genuine heart, they would definitely take advantage of me.
Oh, yeah, for
you get what I'm
sure.
trying to say? And
Yeah.
that's a lot of things that I get myself into, because you gotta be stand up, because this is a cruel world. You understand what I'm saying to you? So if you know, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you're not
Okay.
saying nothing, people just gonna stomp all over you. But yeah, anyway, Mel, what's your challenge,
Right,
daily
go ahead,
boo?
Mel.
What's my daily? I would say currently, shout out to ashwagandha because
Keeping stress levels low.
I think I've gotten real good with keeping my social circle, whether it's my family or my friends or whatever, but like keep my circle is tight, so I don't really have issues with the people in my everyday life, or because they're not my everyday life. My everyday life is work. So the issues I have are the challenges the daily challenges I have is navigating work and my work relationships, navigating my work relationships, and learning how to, with change, right? With change comes new personalities, and change is hard for me, especially when I go from being that bitch in what I'm doing, and now I move somewhere else, and now I have to learn new people, new things, and it's one, getting over the ego, my own ego. So that's my everyday challenge, getting over my own ego to accept the knowledge that other people are trying to give me, and also not calling out people for being fucking idiots. That's my everyday
Somebody got to do it.
I think AKA new management style.
Somebody got to do it. In my heyday of management, the best lesson I can tell you is not what you say, it's how you say it.
Oh, for sure. You can say anything you want in life,
Right.
as long as you say it in the right tone, man.
I learned that this year. So this year was the first year that I've had a couple of people under me. And my coach had to sit me down and be like, listen, you got to stop being soft and just say this. And I'm like, I don't want to. He's like, listen. I'm like, all right, bro. So
you have to, because with authority, you have to command respect.
Oh, my
If you don't
gosh.
command it, they're like...
And I was literally like the only girl in like a male dominant type of
Yeah, that's hard.
situation.
You know what I was telling her too?
And you already feel like you're young.
Girl.
Right.
Yeah.
Girl.
Coming from a field where I'm the only nurse that's black as well, and then you're training people with higher degrees in your field, you have to learn how to take the back seat a lot. So when Mel came to me about her challenges, I was like, I live this every day. you ever do the whole project and then your manager takes
Credit for it?
award for it?
Mm-hmm.
So I it's always been like that. I'm training all the people with the master's degrees, but they're the ones getting the credit from it. Reformation, new leadership, and you're the one doing the brunt of the work. So sometimes I think the fulfillment that comes from it is like, you know what, y'all can get that. It's cool. I'm
not gonna lie, like this, it's crazy
It's
that you say
challenging.
that because, like I said, so you might not know, but I work with a basketball team, a D2 men's basketball team. So a lot of times, like they're posting, and I'm looking at the post like, y'all don't even know the behind the scenes, like y'all don't even know the behind the scenes. But I'm literally the only female with. I have 18 players. I have 4 coaches. I have 2 media, 2 managers. So it's a full like 20 plus men, and I'm the only girl. And like men, if you know men, sorry, Gene, but if you know men, they can't handle themselves. So like they're all posting this Joyce, and I'm looking at them like, if y'all didn't have that one female to hold y'all accountable, none of this would have even been. You know what I'm saying? So when you saying like, a lot of people is doing stuff and taking the credit, I literally taking like the seat back, and I'm just like, they're like, but why didn't you? And I'm just like, bro, it don't even matter because no one even know that I exist.
It doesn't. But
Like-
you know where the fulfillment comes in? Because I've realized this, and I'm, again, not to make this spiritual, but everyone's season is different. It might not be your season this time. And that's okay.
I've been chilling. I'm not
you get
gonna
what I'm
lie.
saying? It's okay.
I'm like, listen, if I don't gotta have the spotlight, I'm good.
That's what I was about to say.
And that's where I'm at now. It's like, in the past, I got so bent out of shape about people taking credit for my shit, right? For people wanting to be that. Everyone wants to be the it guy, right? They want to be the person that's remembered for doing whatever. And then I got to the point where it's like, yo, the it guy changes so much. Like, there's always, like you said, cycles and seasons.
Girl.
That it doesn't. I'm not even. What am I fighting for? What am I mad about? Like, because at the end of the day, everyone knows where things are supposed to land and who's actually doing the work. And it's like, why am I stressing myself out?
And that's what I literally was about to say. Honestly, like when all came to it, like the ones that knew, they like acknowledge it. And I'm just like, honestly, that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Like who knows will know. But like, and then some people, like you said, the it person has like the amount of things that I've changed about myself throughout just this season to make sure like everyone else was good. It's unexplainable. Like no one will ever understand, but you want the spotlight, cool.
Yeah.
It is a lot that come with it, but if you think you can handle it, go ahead. But a lot of people just can't handle it though. And they don't realize that until afterwards.
And they don't realize too how one thing. Now I take joy in seeing that play out, right? Yeah. Because it's like you want to be in the spotlight, but you look so dumb doing it.
Sure do.
And you don't realize
you haven't got to do nothing.
I'm gonna give myself a
You don't have to do nothing.
You don't realize how dumb you look while you're trying to be
the person
need of whatever's
not even
going
knowing
on.
what's behind it. Yeah. Yep.
And sometimes too, you gotta look at it again. You also have to have two perspectives. The other times could be that maybe God wants you to be quiet and build your confidence in a way too. Like it could be your humbling season.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Everything.
Gosh,
You don't
for
always gotta be in the
sure.
spotlight. You don't always gotta take heed to being the first and the most and the one who rushes back to respond fast. I don't know. I'm learning that part too.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
believe they
saying?
call it the season of fawn. So when you fawn,
What book is that?
Job 2:11. What book is that?
I tell you something, nigga been reading, son. Nigga been reading.
I need to
Nah, but shout out to my homie Chechi. She's kind of like guided me with like putting me on Bible verses, putting me on no perspective, putting me on things right now that because the world is crazy right now. Everybody knows. So I feel like as a human being, you kind of gotta center yourself. But the season of fawn is like the season to like fall back, chill. Yeah. Relax. You ain't the main character right now. You either the extra or the third leading character or the second leading character. Like you're not the main character of what's going on.
I love that role for me.
You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you gotta be that person for your friends. You know what I'm saying? When they're going through shit.
Is that your sleeping stuff?
Sir, you are not gonna put a sleeper on during our
Alexa
pod.
does that.
Alexa, stop music.
Ooh,
Yo,
not the
thank you.
sleeper.
Alexa does that every episode, bro.
Not the
That's why you know we
sleeper.
record too late. Every episode, Alexa makes an appearance.
Well,
Shout out to
Alexa interrupted me, but season of fall means fall the hell back. Fall the hell back. If you got a friend going through something, you got a family member going through something, or you know people going through something, just help them go through it. It's not a big deal. But what's your day to day?
Yeah, what's your day to day?
The one that I could choose is balance. I have a hard time of balancing everything. I have 50,000 jobs. I have 50,000 people that's depending on me to do something for them. So just like the balance of taking care of everything and also making sure that I'm breathing and I ate something is what I'm working on. Like I mentioned before, right now it's kind of like the calm season, so the players don't bother me as much. But in season is players calling me, coaches calling me, my parents calling me. I have to make sure my friends are like just a lot of people depending on me, and I put so much out that I forget to take care of myself. Amen. So that I'm trying to like really back and just give myself like 5 minutes. So like my phone, I put it on sleep mode. I don't answer anything until.
I should be annoyed. I'd be like, bro, take this shit off.
I don't answer until like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, just to give myself like, I'll wake up at 6 or 7, but just to give myself like an hour or two before the chaos come in. I tell myself like, don't answer anything until that alarm goes off, because I realize that if you don't pour into yourself, it's hard to give everybody else what they need. So that took me a while to even establish that, because I was always like, let me help. And then when I needed something, it was like, you still on your own. Yeah, you still on your own. So
Are you sorry to interrupt? Are you is it hard for you to say no?
It is, but I'm learning.
Ooh,
I'm learning.
child.
I'm learning.
I forgot that's another challenge I have, girl. You open up doors I wasn't trying.
I'm learning.
I'll tell you something all three of these people have in common.
Oh gosh.
Hard for them to say no. But the one thing that annoys me about these three women, and I love them, I adore them, they're my friends. Everything on Gene. They don't know how to ask for help.
Oh, I know I don't.
I don't need help, because the help that I'm gonna ask for is gonna make it 10 times worse, because I'm gonna have to go back and do it by myself again.
Don't know how to ask for help. Everybody needs
So
help.
once you do it wrong, I have to do it
Yeah,
myself.
like I'm not just doing myself for the first time.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Go ahead.
But no, I'm learning. I'm learning how to reel back. I'm learning how to, because a lot of people, it's been more than one person that's telling me like, you don't ever ask, and I'm like, okay, not too much on me. Yeah. So I'm learning, and I'm also like, I'm figuring things out. So I'm learning the balance of, my parents call me every day like, oh, I don't hear from you. And I'm like, bro, I don't hear from myself. But okay. But yeah, I'm learning the balance of just making sure that everybody was okay, but also making sure that I'm okay to make sure that everybody else is okay. Because I was literally putting everybody else first, and it was hurting me, hurting me. So yeah, just learning that balance. I'm figuring it out. It's still going to take time, but I'm getting there. It's a day-to-day process.
I feel like everyone is in the season of prioritizing, because of mental health, right? Prioritizing themselves, making room for themselves. And it's like, when you take that and you go overboard with it, you lose the want to help other people. And I feel like there are more people who have lost the want to help, like who have lost the want to overextend themselves. That it's like the ones that are left, we just are like, I'd rather not be disappointed.
I was about to say, I think it's a disappointment.
Yeah.
It is. But at the end of the day, we also have to learn that I had to learn, let me not speak for everybody, but I had to learn that not everybody is me.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest. That was the biggest.
You can't expect that from other people.
Oh my goodness. That was the, like, I had to literally tell myself,
That's a big one.
I had to tell myself, like, Shelly, they are not you. Like, they're not going to go the extra mile that you would go. Like, that was the biggest thing that I had to learn. And once I learned that, it kind of helped me manage how to, like, respond and reel back. But it was a hard thing to learn, though. Because I used to get mad. I'm like, why this nigga not? Especially this one. I used to be like, why? And then I was like, Shelly, they're not, you are set a certain way, but everybody's not set that way. So you have to
meet people where they are.
Yeah.
Not whatever.
Because he know.
That's all good.
Yeah, sure. But that was definitely one of the biggest.
Yeah, where are we at on time? Woo. All right. Okay, so next topic, we're going to go through a little fast because I don't want to leave it on the table, but when does "this is how I am" become a problem? Oh, you hate that? Let's go. First one, let's go. How's it doing? Go ahead.
I just had this conversation right before I came here.
Right. This is the way I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to just start it off because I'm going to keep
good.
it real nice, short, and simple. Because I was actually talking about this with one of my coworkers. I hate that line. Like, I hate the "this is how I am," or I hate that "this is how they are," because if I have to adjust myself to accommodate them, they need to adjust themselves to accommodate to me. And I'm going to just leave it at that.
Roger, okay.
I think that line is a scapegoat for accountability. I think it's lazy, especially in relationships that you say you value. For example, I dated someone once, right? And he was all the great things, except he wasn't affectionate. And it was a generational thing, right? He never got hugged when he was a kid and all these other things, right? So, because I just am the person I am, I figured he could grow into being an affectionate person, right? So I was giving him the space to grow into that. And all he ever gave was, well, that's how I am. And then after a certain point, it's like, well, you knew that's how I was. And it's like, but you don't want to try? You don't want to...
And not even to cut you off, I've learned, and the reason why I made the statement that I made earlier is because I seen, and I'm gonna use this example only because I'm around so much men or boys and men, but
not boys to men.
Boy,
no, I'm talking about my play. I'm talking about my play.
Guilty conscience.
I've seen where guys go out their way to do something that they want. So at the end of the day, I'm always going to say when a man, and I'm only going to use this example because, like I said, I'm around it. When a man wants to do something for someone that they want, that they care about, you don't have to ask them.
Yeah.
So I'm tired of using that excuse. That's not how you are. That's how you are with me because I accept you to be that way with me.
Yep.
But that's not how you are with that person because you go out their way to do what you're not going to do with me to do with them.
What's required with them.
Yes. I'm just,
Mal, that's just how you are?
I don't want to put it all on the men. I'm gonna take full accountability because I'm so like that. But I had to. Someone just checked me on that prior to coming here. It's like, yo, let somebody love on you, and I'm like, this is just how I am. Like, I don't need all that. Like, I don't want all that. I don't need all that. Like, yo, but where is that getting you?
right.
And I was like, you're right. I don't really, I have to stop saying that because how I am is not productive.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm working through that. So I don't have much more to say on that. But I have to stop using that excuse because if I want to change, I'll change.
Yeah. No, I agree. Because even like guys that are like, even right now, like I'm in a phase of people trying to like, I'm single, but people are trying to,
Same, girl, same.
you know, produce themselves and show themselves. And I'm just like, and I'm like, I don't know. And I'm just like, they're like, no, like you let me do this for you.
Yeah.
Because now the guys that are actually doing it for me, I want them out of someone that's not going to give it to me. So why am I not accepting it from those that actually want to do it for
I
me?
don't even know how to take it.
It's so hard.
It's so hard. Like this.
And I had to get out of my mind, like, girl, just let them do it for you.
So-
Because y'all half
Literally,
niggas.
when
that's
I
why.
tell you, literally, he's like, you're such a nigga.
Because y'all half niggas. I
No,
tell
but I
y'all
don't
that all
mean
the
to be
time.
like. That's
I
my
don't mean-
point.
It's
not your fault. No,
I'm
it's
just
not.
gonna give you an
Listen.
example. I literally.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym all day, every day. You know what happens when you're in the gym all day, every day? Your hands start getting these calluses. At the end of the day, that's just what they are. They're niggas. They have to, and it's not their fault. It's not your fault because in y'all position, y'all have to be masculine. You get what I'm saying? Like there's no man coming to your side to make y'all soft. So y'all have to be masculine. So when a man comes from the outside, he comes out of nowhere. Let's call him Fritz. Fritz come out of nowhere. He comes and he just tries to come into your world and he acts like he's that alpha male that he can be. He tries to trick y'all, not trick y'all, but tries to convince y'all like I can take care of you. I can take y'all.
Trick was the right word.
It could be trick. It could be trick.
Mm-hmm.
But he comes into your life to act like he can solve everything in your life. But what he doesn't realize that y'all been doing this for years. It's like it's so weird. Like the independent thing is it could be the independent thing could be great. It could be bad at the same time because it's like it doesn't make y'all soft.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like they're saying it about other. I'm saying it about
Right.
myself because the conversation keeps coming up. I'll just give you a prime
But
example.
that's the thing. Like hold on.
Yeah.
Before you go, it's just the way you are. But at the same time, it could be a problem because it's like you keep telling them this is the way I am.
Correct.
I'm independent. I take care of my own. I take care of Cam. I make sure Cam is good. I make
Yeah,
sure
but
Cam has
we
a car.
can't
I make
keep-
sure all this stuff. Yeah.
We can't keep saying that we're independent and we could do this if we also want someone to take care of us.
But that's the thing.
But I don't
know
that's
if
the
I
trick.
do.
That's the smoke and mirror.
You do.
Listen,
Every girl does.
I don't want to. I don't know what independent means. I don't know how to spell independent.
But that's so weird because it's weird. It's a
No, Mel's
contradiction.
definitely like that.
I get what Melissa's saying, but it's a contradiction at the same time because
No,
I look
not
at
for
Melissa.
her. Melissa will tell you in a minute. If
Hold
a
on,
man,
hold on, hold on.
if a man
Hold on,
says,
hold on.
"Listen, I'm gonna take you out to dinner,"
If
okay.
but if I didn't know Melissa,
you
if
didn't
I know
know-
Melissa, I know
Okay.
now. Melissa knows ownership. She knows how to run a business.
Yeah.
She knows how to work in a corporation.
Yeah.
What she need a nigga for?
Yeah, but that she's. Let me tell you
If I'm-
something.
if I'm
I'm
ready-
gonna put this out,
if
and
I'm-
I'm gonna tell you why.
If I'm Cleveland and I want to poach Melissa, and I know Melissa, is on her shit. She's a
Yeah.
hustler. She does this. She does that. I'm looking at Cleveland in the mirror. I'm like, what have
But
to add
she
on to this
doesn't
girl?
even. You're looking at her from the exterior. Melissa
But
is
that's
a
what I'm saying. I'm looking at it from
softie.
most guys come, yeah.
For her, because she shows herself, and I'm sorry, I'm speaking for you. You could chime in if I'm wrong, but because she shows herself so much like that in the outside world, when she's in a relationship, she's polar opposite.
Right.
So she wants that person to make the
But
decision.
I don't
she
know
wants
that,
them.
though.
Oh no, that's not, and she'll let them know.
I could look at-
I
I
don't want to make a decision. Plan it. I'm here.
I look at all three of y'all. I could look at you.
Yeah, I'm opposite of her.
You're not opposite. You're
Of
always
her?
at work. You got the headset on all day.
Yo, stop talking about my headset, son.
You got the headset on all day.
Stop talking about my
I
headset.
can look at Shelly's post. Shelly's around niggas that's 6'5" all day. What the fuck I'm gonna do? If I'm 5'8", if I'm 5'8", I'm intimidated.
Yeah.
I might not approach Shelly. I know Shelly's 5'8". I could be 5'8". I might not even tell, but I might have everything she needs. That shit is hard for men outside looking in.
You know what,
So if
too,
that's the
though?
way you are,
Yeah,
then
but my point is okay, I'm gonna say two things. For a person who tells you, yeah, that's
I'll
the
push it back on purpose. By the way,
Yeah.
I'm not being a dickhead. I'm pushing
For
it back
Mel,
on purpose.
I think it's different because if you're saying yes, this is the way I am, but Mel allows people to play that position.
Right.
I don't. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
really don't. It's to the point where I was just struggling outside the car just now. Boom, 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 tumbling, coming in with bags. Look, you see my trench coat, tripped over the coat, boom! He's like, yo, let me help you. No! I'm like, literally.
I did it anyway.
And I didn't mean to do that.
I did it. I said, yo,
But
move,
it's,
nigga. Move, I got you.
it's my own. I don't even realize that I do it.
You're an enemy against yourself.
Yes, and it's so annoying because I hear even Melissa's like, "Girl, just let him do it, girl."
I'm not gonna lie. It's funny that you're saying that because I'm the same way. So like,
It's so bad.
my players, I'll become like, so I do like a routine where I buy like water, Gatorades, whatever, and I'm like, I'm lifting them up. I go to the gym for a reason. And then my players will be like, Shelly, you need help? And I'm like, no, I'm good. They're like, Shelly, do you need help? And I'm like, yeah.
But I still won't say yeah. That's what I think. Why am I like this?
But they'll literally just come to my car and then some days I'm texting them like, yo, come and help me. But I'm so impatient that by the time I tell them to come and help me, I'm already packing the stuff out. So they're like, yo, you just text us. And I'm like, yeah, it took too long. But
that's what it is. You have to give, or we, and that's what I'm like halfway past learning that, right? Is giving yourself and the world the patience to let you be in that soft spot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Mel's always telling me.
Right.
It's okay.
But at the same time, like, it got for me, in my opinion, it got a little too real for women. I know too many women paying their own rent, fixing their own cars, changing tires. Like,
I'm so tired of people saying that's normal.
I know it's normal. I know it's normal adult things.
Okay.
I'm not holding that against you.
Okay.
I believe in being an adult.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Adult,
I've always said this, and not even to cut you off, but I've always said this. I'm very independent. Like, I have my nigga moments, but there's one thing I promise I'm not gonna do is when it comes to cars, I'm not doing that. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to learn it, but I'm not doing that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm not.
Like, I do this thing. Like, I have this run-on joke. Like, every time it snows, I troll the women so much. I'll be like, see? You should have treated that man better.
I have a story for that.
You should have gave that man a chance. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, right. But at the same time, I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, Gene, that's not your character, because if you see a lady outside,
you're gonna help them.
You're gonna help them. So I'm like, man, it's. I could always say, like, yo, like, as a black man in this white man's world, in this world of racism, fascism, all this other stuff that we're going through, because let's keep it real. At my age, at 43, what haven't we seen yet? You know what I'm saying? But as a black man in this country, the one thing that I have the advantage over my sister, my black sister, my brown sister, is that I'm still a man. I can get shit done. Imagine if I was a woman. So I always sympathize with that, and I'm like, yo.
Well, imagine if you was a man who thought you was a woman, because we got a lot of those.
We have that too. We have that too. We live in a different world. We live in a
world where it's a man who will see you struggling and know you struggling until you open your mouth and ask for it. They ain't gonna do nothing. Right. I actually just came out of a relationship where the person told me, yeah, I can help you, but until you open your mouth and tell me you need the help, I'm gonna let you sit there and struggle.
Bro, I have a lady.
But I'm not even gonna let you dog him like that. And I don't like none of these niggas. But
tell him again.
That's after years or however long amount of time that she's like, no, I don't need your help. No, I don't need your help. No, I don't need your help.
Right.
So you can't convince a man that he doesn't need to help you.
Right.
But then be mad that you convinced him you don't need no help.
And this is where I'm trying to say, like, I'm not doing this for the shits. Like, I don't know how to be like, oh my God, I need help.
Right.
Like, I swear to God, Mel's looking at me. She's like, Mel, freaking just say you need help. I'm like, no. I'm literally not exaggerating. It takes every breath in my body to be like, please help me.
I think it's two sides of a coin, right? I think with the woman, it's being okay with accepting help when it's offered, right? So I think with you don't know how to accept help when it's offered. And I think with men, it's, yes, men are supposed to be these strong, masculine figures, right? But it's like, men have to be soft enough to know when an independent, quote unquote independent, because I don't even know what that means, when an independent woman is being an independent woman. Like, have the patience to be like, Mel, let me help you.
Right.
Like, Mel, stop. And Jean does it all the time, right? Mel, stop doing that.
Yo, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
Let me tell you a quick story. I'll be a quick story. This is the beginning of, like, me and Mel being friends, right? So I met Mel through Kev. Kev, love you, brother.
Yes.
Love you. We already know we love you, man.
Yes, we do.
I met Mel through Kev, right? So then one day we all chilling, conjugating, chilling, whatever, just chilling. So then, like, Mel had a car problem. So I believe it was like a flat tire or something. I was like, yo, let me take care of it. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm about to go down back to the hood. I know a couple of shops down there. They know me. They know me since I was a kid. I'm gonna take care of it.
Was it the Honda?
It was the Honda.
That damn Honda's gonna live forever. Good
So
night.
I say, yo, give me the keys. You at work. You doing your little remote shit, whatever,
You gonna stop talking about my job.
So all of us who actually walk out the door and actually do work, I'm actually gonna go do things. You know what I'm saying? I work in a railroad. I actually do a real job. But anyway.
Wow.
So I take the car, go, talk to the poppies. The poppies, I'm like, yo, change this tire. Let me know. Find out we got a nail in the tire. I'm like, I bet. Patch it up. Let me know. I'll get a new tire, whatever. So then, like, there's downtime when they're fixing the tire. So I'm looking at, I pop the trunk. I said, what the fuck is going on in this truck, bro? This truck is wild. Like, it's literally the Royal Rumble in this truck. So I'm like, yo, all right. I think I got about like 10 to 20 minutes to kill because Poppy's doing the tire. He's mounting the balance.
There was some Mel shit in that truck too, bro.
I sort Yo, one thing about me is like I have slight ADHD. I have to have everything organized. So I look at her, I'm like, all right, she got a couple boxes, she got a couple. Let me sort everything out. Sort everything out. I put it in the trunk. I do this, bro. So I'm like, I don't say nothing. Bring the car back, tire. She's oh, good friend, blah, blah, blah. This and that. Like, cool. Yo, a week later, she goes, did you sort out my truck? I said, yes.
Yo.
Your shoes are here.
Bro.
Your shirts are here. Your pants are here. It got to the point where she calls Melissa and she says, this nigga really sorted out my truck. Melissa's like, that's a good guy. Like, he's helping you out. Like,
I was so annoyed.
She was so annoyed. And I'm like, bruh.
I went in there. I went in my trunk. I had a hairband because because I had weave in the trunk like extra hair. You might need a little bundle. He made a hairband. He had a shoe bin. He had a overflow bin.
Oh
I'm like, bro,
God.
what is happening? Why is my trunk disorganized? Mel was like, oh yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. I'm like, girl. Anyway, skipping over that conversation.
I would say, but wait, just to have your back here. With women, the trunk might be a mess, but the house is clean.
Yeah,
right.
Or
Right.
vice versa. She has a clean car,
But we know,
house
but the
is
mess,
probably a
the messes are organized.
No, everybody knows my house
it's
is
organized.
My house is
Yeah.
always clean. I always people be popping up. My house used to be the it spot. Everybody know who Rada Court, but like everybody used to pop up in my house. That was never an issue. But no, I definitely appreciated him for that. But just imagine if he wasn't my friend, if it was somebody I was dating, right?
Right.
My point is, thank God he had the willingness to do that. And this is where I'm trying to just have accountability for myself. Circling back to the forgiveness thing, how can I blame him for not helping me if I never let him help me?
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. So circling back to the conversation on forgiveness, I can't walk around and be angry about something that I allowed to happen.
Right.
And I took part of. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of that, as much as I could say I'm mad, I played a very, very big role in that. So, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to
I agree with that because that goes back to the question of like, is this how I am? Like, if you let certain people act a certain way with you, they're always going to use that excuse because that's just the covering of, like, no, you're not that way. You're that way with me because I accept you to be that way with me. But you're not that way with everybody else that you're around.
And by the way, I've seen a nigga do some shit bro, while you doing the world.
Above and beyond,
you know what I'm saying? But because I wouldn't let somebody help me.
Bro.
So this is where a lot of my forgiveness comes in because I'm like, Mel, you can't blame somebody when you're not allowing them to help you. You know what I mean? So anyway,
forgiveness with boundaries, though.
I agree.
I mean,
Mel's like,
because at the end, because at the end of the day, it's like, listen, I do the forgiveness. They gotta do their own part. You know what I mean? This is just the role I gotta do for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, how I am is not always the best way to be. Let's just wrap that up.
Gene, how do you feel about forgiveness?
oh God,
When it
don't
comes
even
to
get him started on that. That's
I think with men we have crazy pride, crazy ego. It's at 1,000. We don't know how. Like, I still haven't figured out how to forgive a woman for fuck shit. You know, one thing I keep doing. This is a bad cycle that I go through. But like when I have like relationship, when I have relationship problems or when we're going through something, I'll this is so stupid, but I'll watch the entire 5 seasons of Insecure because I'm trying to figure out how did Lawrence forgive Issa. Because if you don't know the storyline, Issa cheated on Lawrence literally in front of his face, like he did some fuck shit.
Gene will put you on the show, child.
So right. I think it's about overcoming your ego. Right. That's the main
and that's
thing.
the thing. Like I think because like now I'm on my understanding masculinity journey. So I'm trying to figure out like, did I get certain things wrong? And as I'm in the very, very beginning of it, but I'm realizing like, damn, I was kind of hard on people. I'm hard on my mother. I'm hard on my dad. I'm hard on my little brother. I'm even hard on my sister. I'm hard on Shelly. I'm hard on Mel. I'm hard on you. I'm hard on Mitch. I'm hard on all these people. I'm like, it don't have to be that way. You could show up masculine, but in other ways, except like, because the problem is the masculine aesthetic for black men is tough.
And that's what I can't stand. I was just about to say that.
I don't get that. I will say, not to sound how I'm about to sound,
right.
but I feel like I've always thought that you are a emotionally intelligent man, very emotionally compared to most people.
Right.
But sometimes it gives sometimes it gives cosplay. No, sometimes it gives cosplay. Right. Because when I hear some things, I'm like, nah, I'm not Gene.
Oh God,
I'm like, Gene. I'm like, wow.
In my days of being in my Cleophas days,
or even like
Gene had moments.
You saying your own stories. I'm like, right. You are literally like top 5 in my head. Men, I think, are like have high emotional intelligence. So to hear you speak like this,
I try to gain as much intelligence as I can, but the problem I have is that I contradict myself sometimes with it. So I'll be performative with it sometimes, but there be some nights, man. It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. and I'm doing some fuck shit. It is what it is.
There's duality there.
There's duality. Yeah.
But he also picks and chooses
who I'm doing with.
Because I'm the one when I'm like,
listen, man. Let me tell you something.
I'm being a girl and I'm pouring my heart out. He just be like, come on, nigga. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to be your nigga right now. I need you to be like,
I'm trying to be soft.
Yeah, you feel me? Like,
I'll say something. This is gonna be
Jesus.
This is gonna be putting me and Shelly business a little bit.
Don't do that then.
You gotta post it. Say it. You gotta post it. Say it.
This is how I realized, like, this is what set me on my masculine journey. So Valentine's.
He didn't tell me this, but
Valentine's Day come, right?
Oh
this
my
one, this
God.
one,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Valentine's Day come, right?
Wait, Shelly, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay.
So Valentine's Day come, right?
Oh
so
my goodness.
I personally know what she's been going through. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Journey. The bar of all bars. Niggas gonna nig.
All day.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God.
I got tired of hearing the same storyline from a particular situation. And as a former king nigga, I said, I gotta do my due diligence for my friend because she's feminine vibes, super feminine. But some asshole out here, somebody's piece of shit son is putting her in this masculine era, and I don't need that right now because my friend is on a championship run. The players need her. The coach needs her. The parents need. Everybody needs her.
She needs herself.
She needs herself. At the end of the day, so I'm like, all right, Valentine's Day. So I went to the flower shop. I was seeing somebody, so I went. I picked up 3 flowers. I picked up one for the woman I was seeing.
This is the Gene. This is
you know because wait, let me finish the story. Because if you go up his Instagram, that nigga be lying.
This is the first time
okay,
I heard
not too much.
Gene.
Not
I
too
picked
much.
up 3
Not too
flowers.
much.
I picked up one for the woman, and I wanted to pick up 4 because she needed to lift it up, and I told her like, listen, this is for you. The second one's gonna sound nuts what I'm about to say, but I picked up the second one for a bonus daughter that I have.
That's not nuts. No.
I have to explain that one day to y'all.
Next pod.
The third one was for Shelly.
Yo.
And I remember I tricked Shelly. I said, I got something going on, blah, blah, blah. This and that. Just meet me at my house, blah, blah. She remember how she came back. Bro, I handed her the flowers. Oh, she cried.
I know. Shelly,
She cried. I'm like, bro, and I'm like, I was confused because I'm like, why are you crying?
I was already crying. So when you bought the flowers, it made it even worse.
I'm
like,
nigga, but I'm still a girl.
Right.
I was already crying. So when he bought it in, I'm like, this is about to make it intense.
I've been hearing that a lot. Like, I'm just a girl, and I'm like,
I'm just a girl.
When I hear that, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. PSG still need that money, bro. But I realized like that would set me on my masculine journey. And I'm like, yo, damn, I gotta really, really adjust because my friend is over here crying over some piece of shit nigga that does not want to do what he's supposed to be doing. Because I know the story. I'm not gonna put her business out there, but I know the story. The story is is what it is. So like that just really like kind of like gave me some like course correction. And I think like we can all use course correction. And at the same time, like the excuse of this is the way I am, blah blah blah. I said that shit gets old after a while. It's bullshit. Like go to therapy, my nigga.
After a certain age, you gotta stop.
I just want to say shout out to the platonic female-male relationships, and I just want to say that I'm gonna shout out my best friend Kevin right now.
Platonic.
Platonic.
I don't know what that is. Platonic.
I'm I'm gonna shout out my best friend Kev because
Love you,
a lot
Kev.
of for real, because a lot of people sometimes don't see the core friendships. They you know they think everything's so surface level. But Shelly, I've been there. I had a dude I was dating, same thing. Like, oh, I don't believe in flowers. Cried my heart out. And Valentine's Day is my birthday.
All right,
Yes.
I'm about to say that's
Okay. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. And if it wasn't for Kev making me feel just
Right.
Shout out to
special
Kev.
on my birthday, I don't know what I would do.
I'm not gonna lie, and as much as Gene is an asshole and I give him his shits, and not even to cut you up, but as much as Gene's an asshole, like he started to make me realize like if a nigga's gonna do something,
They're
he
gonna do it.
Yeah.
And that's
They gonna
my
do it.
point.
Yeah.
And so my best friend used to tell me, and he still does. He's an asshole in his relationships. I want to be clear on that. But what I'm saying is that when he comes to me, I think
Yeah.
he changes his perspective because he's like, yo, you don't deserve that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And we
Yeah.
really do need men that really kind of like hone in on that. Because if we don't, we going to be
Oh
hating
my
all these men. You
goodness,
get what I'm saying?
girl.
So,
I need Kev to correct that
yeah, I hear you.
because there's somebody
I hear you.
who loves him dearly.
Sometimes situations make you present things that you wasn't ready to be presented
Right.
with.
Right.
So, you know, that's his own journey. I'll let him go through that. But my point is, I think that if you have those core things in you, that you'll do it for the right person. That's why
Yeah.
we're circling back to that. It's not always who you
Yeah.
are. Because if you really care about that person, you're going to change your
gonna
ways.
change it,
So
yeah.
you know what I realize now? Back to forgiveness. I'm not going to sit here and be mad at him because maybe that just... I allowed that to happen.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I continue to
And
be
not
with
even
the
to put
person.
too much on yourself too, but it's a two-way
It's a part,
street.
that's my
yeah,
point.
it's a
Because
two-way
if it really
street.
hurt me that, I should have stopped dealing with him. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying too? I allowed it. So at the end of the day, yeah, I forgive him for that, but I know I deserve better.
Yeah.
You know what?
There we
This
go.
just made me think about.
That one finger go up. That one finger go
got
up.
the- she got the stilettos. She got the stilettos.
Go ahead. I gotta use the bathroom. Go ahead.
Oh,
So-
I'm
gosh.
listening. I'm listening.
So 2 things, right? There's her talking about her friendship with both of you, right? Your friendships, and I also have friendships
friend.
with platonic male best friend, right? And I feel like it's a detriment to us as women when we have platonic best friend relationships with men who are dogs,
Hell yeah.
but also give us advice on
sweethearts.
how not to be treated
Right.
by a dog, right? So it's like, I feel like it makes us softer to dating a dog because we're like, we know they have it in
Yeah.
them because we're dating these men, right?
But that's the thing that they're not going to give it to us. That's what we have to
You hit a
understand.
nerve.
It's-
right
but it's
there.
hard to do that when
Yeah.
it's like, you know deep in your heart. I know
But that's
deep in
what-
my
but-
heart, my best friend is a dog. But I also
But
know
that
deep in my
also-
heart that he doesn't have to be a dog.
that's what it is though. Now that's me speaking with my best friend is we get hurt by the potential.
Yes, there's a lot of
Period.
potential.
The potential hurts-
Expectations.
yeah, the potential hurts
expectations. No,
us.
it's true.
Yeah.
But no, Mel's right about that because I swear to God, shout out to Kevin, I love you. But if I based love or loving a man off of Kevin,
Yeah.
oh
I
hell
wouldn't
no,
love. Yeah.
it's a no. He's like I'm
But
gonna
then,
keep it above.
but then that's why I also tell people too, like, yo, the way that my best friend treats me, I'm not accepting nothing less because I get treated when I'm with this man, as much as he
But
gets
that
on my
takes-
nerves,
That takes growth, though.
he treats me like royalty.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
you know
I'm
what?
saying?
I'm gonna even take it to a little bit further back. Remember, I told you I'm one girl of 5 boys, right? My brothers treat
Yeah.
me like Mel could tell you, like when I'm
Royalty.
around my brothers,
Yeah.
I'm good. That's why I think I have such high expectations of men because my
Yes.
brothers put me on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Right, but here's where the problem. Here's where the problems go. Right.
just choose the wrong
No,
one.
she's right. 'Cause here's where the problem is. My brothers will do anything for me,
Right.
but they don't treat their women the best.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not fair either.
But that's
That's
them because they love you. That's what I'm saying. Men will do what they want to do for who they love.
so then it falls back to your example of like, am I falling in love with the potential?
Yes.
Yeah,
get
for
what I'm saying?
sure. For sure.
That's why I love my brother-in-law. Shout out to Lulu.
Oh, shout out to Lulu.
Shout
I
out to
love
Lulu
Lulu.
because I think he's one of the men who is better than me.
Lulu's amazing.
I don't think of people like that.
Your
Trust me.
sister definitely got blessed with Lulu.
I have equals and I have people who I
He
think
got
are
a
better
brother?
than me. He in Florida. I didn't tell you that. Yeah, they live in Florida. But shout out to Lulu because like the way he loves on my sister, the
Oh
way
my
he
God,
protects my
Lulu's
sister, the way he
amazing.
protects his kids, the way he just be about his shit, man. Like he was doing something that I didn't even realize he was doing. Like he was like coaching my little brother. I said, bro, that's love, man. Like I have
On
nothing.
like what? Like how to be a man?
Just everything.
I love that.
Just like picking up the slack for me.
Yeah.
Because he knows like I'm on the railroad, I'm doing the podcast, I'm working out, I'm trying to start businesses. Like he
How
knows
to make
like,
himself more productive as a human.
Right.
Yeah.
So shout out to men, man. Shout out to men who be on their dean and just.
But
be
it
doing
definitely
things.
does break my heart. I have to say, just circling back, like as much as I, want to sit here and boast them, I want to also hold them accountable too. And this is not just to Kevin, this is to all men. Like, I really put my brothers on a pedestal. So when I see them don't do women right, it really does break my heart because I'm that potential girl too.
Yeah.
With another situation, it's just like, damn. You know what I mean?
You know what? But it's hard. All my male friends are alphas. It's hard coaching an alpha.
Oh God.
It's
Very hard.
child.
it's
Girl.
so it's you can't even. So I don't even. And
Fuck
it's
you
like
laughing at?
It's the truth.
I've been in a position where it's like, I become not best friends, but I become very kiki haha with the girlfriends or with the
I
side
can't
bitches
stand
or
it.
with right?
Right.
And it's like, they get mad at me when they find something out, and it's like, bro, you know who he is. I can't do nothing.
You don't need
I
my
have to pick a
confirmation.
side.
You
He's a
knew
good
what he
man.
was at. You
Yeah,
knew what he
like-
was at.
He's a good man.
I can't do. You can't be. He's gonna be who he is, regardless if I was there or not. So all
And
I
I'm
can
in
be
his
is
ear
a
a
good
lot,
friend.
but he
I'm gonna
still
circle back
can't,
to another
yeah.
conversation. I've had men come and tell me like, "How you gonna hold me on this pedestal? Look at your best friend."
Wow.
I said, first off, sir, don't bring my best friend in this conversation. I will handle that on another conversation, okay? What? Child, yes, it did. First off, don't bring my best friend up in this conversation.
Hey, yo.
Okay?
I
Because I'm
can't.
talking about you, sir.
I can't.
No, for real.
No, this was actually. Y'all gotta come back, but on
Y'all
camera.
have to come back on camera.
We're gonna give you guys a
Give me
notice
heads up.
to get your hair done,
To get
your
your
nails
hands
done,
up,
all
get your
that.
hands
You know what I'm
up.
Maybe
saying?
put a little
I don't
makeup
like
on. I look
this.
dead in the face right now.
I ain't about makeup. I need to drop a little 20 pounds in that.
Girl, Melissa,
God.
please.
Chill, listen. Jeez.
By the time you lose 20 pounds, you're gonna be invisible.
Anyway, Mel, you're beautiful. You don't need no damn
Thank
makeup.
You, Shelly.
You
Get
done
on that
lost-
camera,
You done lost
girl.
already about 20 pounds.
I know
You
it's not
fine.
enough,
Thank
though.
you, Shelly.
It's not enough.
Jesus
Jeez.
Christ.
You see Shelly drop weight. I thought Jean was torturing her. Come to find out that was just stressful work.
No.
No.
In a minute. No.
She posted today.
Y'all not in the gym no more?
She
Our
posted
schedule,
today.
our schedules
She said
is
that's stress, girl. I said, give me the stress.
Oh, I mean, shit. I
our
need somebody to
schedules
break my
have been
heart.
our schedules have
Please.
not been the
no,
best.
No.
I need a heartbreak
Man,
pronto.
there you go,
no,
right
no.
there.
The summer is
Boom.
coming.
Oh my God,
Body T, you know
Body
the
T.
when you see them two
There we
fingers
go right there, bro. There we go, man. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Shelly is going to be wearing a string on that.
I
beach.
know.
tell you something.
No, I'm butt naked. Also,
You
I already said that. All summer.
Your mom took me.
All summer, I am butt
The way they be playing
naked.
volleyball with no bras is insane.
When we go, I'm going to tell you.
Please.
Okay.
I'm letting y'all know now. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. Camera 3 can't see me. I worked so hard this summer. When you see
Amen.
me wearing nothing,
Amen.
don't say nothing to me.
Period. I love that.
Look at him sitting back knife.
She ain't gonna say nothing. That's
he
one
just gonna be
thing I would
bodyguard.
say about him is that he'll definitely let you do your thing.
He better.
Yeah, he'll
He
let
done
you
made
do
me
it.
go through hell and back.
That
So.
part.
But
Has
nah.
she never made you cry before? I think it's not. No, I only say that because I was just talking about my
Multiple
best friend to somebody.
Are you kidding? He made me cry.
And he's not your best friend until he makes you cry. So
And then the worst part, Shelly, look at me. The worst part be like, what you crying for? Like, what the fuck? I be looking at this nigga like, if you
there
don't
was
get
one.
that-
I'll never forget
Nah,
this one
Gene.
time, and it was a situation that happened, and it caught me off guard. We're in the gym, and I wanted to vent. This is,
I cried in the
I'm gonna
gym
stop with
too.
this number.
I cried
I
in
wanted
the
to
gym
vent
too.
to Gene, so I walk up to him. I didn't even know the tears was coming. The tears came. He just looked at me. He was like, and didn't say a word. I'm just like, what the?
console me, nigga.
Give me a hug, something. Like,
One thing
he
I
just
would tell
looked
you
at
about,
me.
he doesn't know how to do that.
He doesn't. He's
Yeah.
learning.
Terrible.
Yeah, okay. All right,
He's
sorry.
a little
Gene.
bit.
Listen, I have-
Sorry,
Tiny bit.
I was raised by a hardcore Haitian father, a hardcore Haitian uncle, another hardcore Haitian uncle.
There goes this
another
question. This is how I am.
Another hardcore Haitian grandfather. They mold me to the way I am.
Is your mom hardcore too?
Oh,
That's a
sheesh.
nigga
'cause
right
Grace
there.
That's a
Hardcore.
nigga right there. My mother's the only.
That's
My
a
mother's
nigga
the
right
only
there.
person who goes to a Haitian barbershop, talks shit to everybody.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it.
I got a video of it.
I know,
Talk
I
shit
know,
to
I seen it.
everybody. Can't do nothing about it. So I learned from all four of them. They molded me. They loved me. They put me into shape. But on my new masculine journey, I'm learning to.
Did Gene make me cry, boy?
Yeah. I'm learning to deconstruct what they taught me. I'm not taking I'm taking the bad out. I'm keeping the good and keeping it together.
But best believe though, I have definitely yelled at Gene a couple of times, and he's eating it. So well, it's a work in progress with our friendship. We're also very new with our friend. People think we've been friends for a long time. We are also very new with our friendship. So.
I think when you guys started being friends, I blocked them. So. No, but it works because for me, I told you I'm an avoider. So like, you know. So then when I was like, I ain't got time for this. I was like, I hope this, but maybe someone will check you now because he needed it. No, he needed it. But I will say, and I'm gonna end this on a good note. I think Gene has a great heart. He really does. And
I'm adorable.
No, you do have because in the same sense, as much as he'll look at you crying, he's also very caring. He really can be caring.
He has his moments.
You don't see my Pikachu right there? He's chilling, man.
I don't know about this Pikachu though.
He has his moments, but no. Next time y'all hear these voices, y'all will see the face that matches with them.
Yes, please.
Go ahead, Mel. Go on.
But honestly, this episode lasted way longer than I wanted it to.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Definitely lasted longer than what I wanted to.
We're almost hitting that, if you don't say it, we
No.
will podcast
We're about to end
territory.
this. I can't even do that right now.
Okay.
But
thank
it
you
was
for
honestly a
inviting
pleasure.
us.
No, it really was a pleasure. This was really great
Pleasure
conversation.
having you guys on. I really appreciate it.
I can't wait to have you guys back on again. Hopefully the summertime, you know what I'm saying, when the sun's out.
Yes,
You know, I'm
titties
up in-
out, skin out.
Jesus Christ.
You know?
You guys gotta invite. I'm here monthly, so you know.
Well,
Yeah,
you let us
sure.
know when you're here, and we'll
let us know
definitely
when you're
schedule
here.
around that.
Yeah. I think I'm much better when I know it's not lights, camera, action. Like I'm gonna just say something else, guys. Look, I support them. I love this podcast, but I had no idea. And I'm gonna say this again, that this was on camera. So when he hit me like, yo, man, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll shoot the shits. I got here, I thought I was in the Oprah studios. I'm like, what is happening? What is all this lighting? Are you nuts? You want me to be under this camera?
And I'm sitting in the corner. Mel comes and she's like, I'm not on camera.
I'm absolutely
doing it.
not.
I'm
And
like,
then I
oh
called
my
best
God.
friend Mel. She's like, camera? I'm not on camera. They done lost their mind. So guys, next time. Okay.
Nah, this was honestly, it was very pleasurable. It was an honor. I am grateful that you guys
Very
were able
grateful.
to come in because it's definitely late. So
Might
I'm
be one of
grateful
my
that you
favorite
guys-
episodes. I ain't gonna hold you. It's hilarious. I can't wait to edit this shit.
Do you remember the last time we potted with Tat? And,
Oh my God! We're
God.
coming
That was a long
on.
one.
If
Yeah.
you don't say it, we will podcast. I will bring the Melissa².
Yeah.
Actually,
That's what we got the name.
I'm gonna make them part of another group. So it's gonna be
Oh my
4 girls
God.
versus 4 guys. I cannot wait. It's gonna be
Jesus
hilarious.
Christ. I'm not prepared for
Well,
that.
It's gonna be hilarious.
But on that note,
Yes.
we're gonna try to pod more.
Yes. Yes,
Our
yes,
schedules are lining. Well, my schedule. I don't know about Gene, but my schedule is lining up more. So I will have a little bit more time. So we're gonna try our best to come back. I know it was a very long time, and life definitely happened. The last time you guys seen me, I went through 3 funerals in a month.
gosh.
So it was definitely a process.
It was a wild time.
It was a very wild. It was a
sorry for
very
your
rough
loss.
summer.
Oh my
Thank you. It was a
goodness.
very
But
rough summer. But
when we go through peaks and valleys in life, we go through one thing. Shelly
through
went on a
another.
championship run, so I'm like, yo, you gotta let
Amen.
it go through
Sometimes that lock can be great, girl.
girl,
Right.
listen. But
Right. We
life
don't like-
happens,
yeah, life
and
happens,
life
definitely.
is always going to happen. You just have to learn how to
that.
manage
Life is
it.
great. What's up, baby? Changing
But
them
we're
back.
going to be better. We're going to try to pod more, try to bring on more guests as well. And on that note, this has been longer than expected. This is Hypothetically Podcast. I'm your favorite co-host,
And
Shelly.
your co-host Gene, and thank you for our guests,
Melissa².
Melissa².
Yes.
Appreciate
It was
y'all.
a pleasure.
Love y'all. Pleasure.
And we will be back sooner than later.
Thank you for having us, guys.
Pleasure.
Yeah.